Hi everyone, how are you? You may remember that we're talking about this thing called industrialism, and that there are five factors of industrialism. There is natural resources, technology, um, labor, and connections, and what was the last one? Capital. That's right. And what we're going to be continuing with today is technology. We did the inventions last week, and this week we're going to be talking about something called disruptive technologies. Okay. And this is the type of thing that can make have radical effects on the economy, make jobs go away, make some jobs easier, make some jobs, well, like I said, just disappear completely. So let's have a look at it. Okay, let's go back to basics here and talk about what a disruption actually is. Think about your days in a regular classroom, and you have someone there who's talking a lot or making some sort of commotion and really disrupting really the learning process. That, of course, is a sort of disruption. And the same kind of thing can happen when it comes to technologies. New technologies come out that can make jobs really, really radically change jobs or even make them go away. This is not just a new thing; it's been going on, pretty much forever. And what we're going to be doing with this assignment you'll be taking on today is going to be dealing with these disruptions, not dealing with them, but studying them a little bit and seeing what they're all about. Let's look at an example of one. It has to do with farming and tractors in general. Now, here's the way it used to be done years and years ago. You got the horses up here, one fella behind one plow. It has a single blade on it. And, the horse is pulling the plow through and, of course, turning the earth over, getting it ready to put the seeds in. Let's hop a few decades into the future. And here's a steam powered tractor. Now, this is a whole lot different than having the horses pull it because it's probably more powerful and can pull much larger plows, much larger pieces of equipment, and get more work done. And that's going to be good for the farmer because he doesn't need as many workers. Of course, he does have to pay for the expensive piece of equipment and has to maintain it, put the fuel in it and everything like that. But he could plow and get much more work done at one time and get rid of some of the workers. Even closer to the future, or even the current time, we see much more modern picture of a much more modern tractor here. A lot easier to maintain. Um, One driver, just like over here, but it has more power and it could pull a much larger piece of equipment, plow more earth at the same time, or plant more seeds, whatever it might be. But the real cool thing about this development of technology is how we get rid of the driver completely. That's right. You're looking at a driverless tractor over here. All right. Big machine, able to pull the equipment over here. And it probably uses GPS to navigate and determine exactly where it's going to plow and what it's going to do. So the farmer is free to do other work. He's going to have to get the machine to where it has to be, of course, but then he's free to do other work and let the machine here do its work without having to drive the thing. And that's kind of what we mean about disruptive technology. And in this particular example, it's disruption of the farming industry. Now let's talk a little bit about the assignment that you're going to be doing. So we've seen that technology is always going to improve and get better, but sometimes it can get too good and make problems with getting rid of people's jobs, making jobs go away, which is another problem we're going to be dealing with at another time. But anyway, look at this. Part A of this assignment, you go out to the web and find a definition of what is meant by disruptive technology. They're all over the place out there. So just do a search and you can type it in down at the bottom. Now to get full points, put a link in there. Put the link in there. You see this button up here? You click on that and you paste the link in there and it's going to turn on whatever the link is going to be. It's going to make it active. I can click on it, open it up. That's a good thing to remember how to do. Oops. And let's go back up here a little bit. Now, we have the introduction. It's not introductory discussion of technology or the disruptive tech we just went through. And we got a couple of older examples of it over here. There's the light bulb, the automobile, radio, et cetera, et cetera. I want you to choose two of these and explain what made them disruptive. Okay, we saw how the tractor was disruptive in getting rid of people's jobs. Do the same thing for these over here. It's not necessarily getting rid of jobs, but it could be other stuff as well. So look at them, think about them. You can even ask the internet, go out to the internet and see what they have to say, or maybe use an AI if you'd like. Going down here to part B, there's a TED Talk that I'd like you to watch. And we've got several questions to answer. Now, you might have to turn the TED Talk off a little bit and pause it, answer the question. And you can see we've got several questions down here. It's gonna ask you. And then finally down here at the bottom, part C, you're going to fill in the table with 3 or 4 examples of professions that will disappear. And over here is going to be really good jobs to have as we move forward. So that's going to be your assignment. And if you have any questions about it, of course, you can reach out to me through Schoology messaging or send me an email, something like that. I'll be happy to answer for you. This might take a little longer than some of the other assignments, so don't wait too long. And of course, have yourself a great day and a great week.